What's up, guys? Stas here. So the markets are about to close in less than 10 minutes from now, and all the indexes right now are in the green, when I think earlier in the day the NASDAQ was slightly in the red, maybe the S&P as well, but now everything's in the green as we have the VIX down about 0.5%, and the metals are kind of all over the place here. Gold's down a little bit, silver's up a little bit, and we have SoFi stock down 1.5%, which is what we're going to focus on in this video. We're going to break down the charts, what happened today, what I'm looking to do with my position. Am I adding more? Am I selling out? Locking in my gains? What's going on? So if y'all find value, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe and follow me on Twitter or X at Stas Talk Stocks, link down below. And you might as well get your free stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit. Using that link down below, you get a free share of SoFi stock and 5 other stocks, each up to $2,000. So get on it, guys. Use that link. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So like I said, markets are about to close here in now about 5 minutes, and all the indexes are slightly in the green. Well, actually, the Dow's up about 0.5%. Pretty good day for the Dow, as the Russell's up 1/4, and the NASDAQ is pretty much at break even, honestly. Up only 5 points, which is 0.03%, pretty much nothing. And the S&P's up around, let's see, 0.16%. And yeah, looks like we are slightly, recovering some losses on Triple Q. If you all remember earlier in the day, this thing was up a good chunk. It sold off a bit heading into the middle of the day, which it got very oversold. And since that point, we've been recovering our losses a little bit to the point where, again, now we're at break even. But overall, guys, on the intraday chart here, we're still in a downtrend, clearly, even though we've recovered a bit off the lows. We're still making lower highs, which is not a great sign in the very short term. But again, guys, let's be honest, this thing has ran up so much, so it deserves a day where it does nothing, it consolidates, or even goes down a little bit, as now it's about to dip red potentially. We'll see here by the end of the video where it's at. And SPY's looking very similar. It's a bit stretched. We're getting rejected at about 452 right now. There's a bit of resistance there, which that was the high from the end of August, early September. And on the intraday, you guys can see we did rally a bit into, power hour, and now actually we're dumping off heading into close. So we'll see how that ends up playing out here in the next 5 minutes. But overall, guys, enough of that. A lot of volatility, let's just say that, across the board today. Let's break down SoFi stock, which you all probably remember, maybe not. I'll tell you right now, I initiated a position on, was it Friday? Yeah, same day as the CEO, funny enough, and the CFO as well bought more shares. I bought as well. I bought at $6.80. And this morning, guys, SoFi was at $7.70. Did you guys see the volatility today? I mean, unbelievable. We were at $7.70 in the pre-market, and then boom, by the time markets open, this thing dropped 50 cents to $7.20, $7.25. Then it saw a bit of a V-shaped recovery, a little bit of a relief rally there to about $7.50, and pretty much downtrended ever since that point. You guys can see the lower highs that have been made. You can see here we hit $7.70. Here we hit about $7.50. Now markets are about to close, and we're still at a lower high at about $7.40. So SoFi is not looking the best on the intraday, but if you pull up the 5-day, 5-minute, it actually is still holding an uptrend. Let me show you guys here what I'm seeing. Let me show you this. Let me clear the drawing set very quickly and draw this out. Very simple channel here, guys. You can see if it wants to work today, guys. Come on, work with me here. There we go. You guys can see we're still clearly in an uptrending channel here, which we've been in this for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today is the 5th day, so 5 days. And we actually took out the highs. If you notice here, we hit $7.70 in the morning. We took out the highs from, when was this? The 9th of November, which was last Tuesday, right? Yeah, last Tuesday was the 9th of November. So we clearly broke out of there, guys. And, now we're looking to maybe retake that point, whether it's in the aftermarket or at some point tomorrow, 745, 750. That's going to be a big spot moving forward on SoFi. So let me actually set my alert there. Mark is at or above $7.50. So again, looking pretty good, holding the uptrending channel, but now we have to see if we can retake 750 and start making a move towards 770 again, which again was the high from the pre-market. Let me set my alert, another alert, there. So markets that were above $7.70. And on the 10-day chart, you guys can see, okay, if we start breaking 770, that's where we could start making our shot towards the 850 range, which you guys can see that's where we were earlier this month. So like I said in the earlier in this video, I bought SoFi at 680 on Friday, and it's in a range right now where I'm like kind of conflicted. Do I add more? Do I average up? I'm not going to sell out and take this little gain that I've made. I want to hold this longer term here. But I'm contemplating, do I add a little more? Do I average up? Or do I wait it out and see if it's a fake out, kind of a dead cat bounce rally? That's where I'm at right now on SoFi. So I haven't added any more this week. I might do it if we do continue this little red that we've seen today. Maybe if it falls lower sevens tomorrow, 7-10 range, maybe I'd consider buying a little bit more this week as well, as I did on Friday again. So I'm going to see. I'm going to play it by ear. I'm for sure not selling out and taking this profit. I feel like that's a bit of a premature move there. I'm going to let it ride out for way longer than just a couple of days, guys, obviously. But it's at a point where it could really either go either way at this point, right? We could break this channel, start going back to the sixes, which would be great, which I would buy a lot more if it did that. Or we could rip above 750, 770, which could be good for a trade, and then we start going towards 820, 850 from there. I don't know. Time will tell. But at this point, I'm holding on tight to my SoFi. And on the 4-hour chart, let me pull this up and show you this, guys. We obviously still have that downwards channel that we've covered before, and markets are about to close here in 20 minutes, guys. So we can see on this channel, it does kind of look like we are getting rejected at the 180 SMA on this 4-hour chart, which is actually not a good sign for the bulls, at least for the bulls in the very short term. Now, again, for me, I want it to come down so I can add more to my position. I'm kind of selfish. There goes the markets, guys. Boom, we just closed, and it looks like everything went green today, which is nice in terms of these indexes. But yeah, selfishly, I want SoFi to come down. And if you look at the 4-hour chart, it kind of leans towards more downside, at least as of now. And again, if we start breaking above that $7.70, $8, $8.50 range, all right, from that point, we could start breaking out on this channel. And at that point, I'll probably average up into the position. We'll see if it starts breaking the $8 range. So, we'll see, guys. I'm kind of in a wait mode right now as it's in the mid sevens to kind of see what direction it picks, and then we'll move forward and see what it does from there. But that's a quick breakdown on today's movement. And again, all indexes went up. It was a nice day overall. Some individual stocks, other ones that, other stocks that did well today. We had Macy's go up around 7.5%, so 7.5% heading into earnings, which I believe are they today after the bell? No, tomorrow in the morning, the 16th. So Macy's is tomorrow. Let's see what else, guys, ended up moving today very quickly. We had Coinbase up a little bit, about 6.5%. Now, this is fully breaking out, not to toot my own horn, but we called out this wedge and the breakout here, and ever since earnings, man, this thing has been ripping. Let's see, guys. Hawaiian Electric, which this is still pretty much beaten down to where it was a couple of months ago, but today it went up 5.75%, so it's worth monitoring in my opinion. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I don't want to be too long on this video, so if you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. It's free. You might as well follow me on X as well at Stocks Talk Stocks. And if for some odd reason you have not gotten your free stocks yet for Moomoo, guys, what are you waiting for, man? Use that link down below. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000 right off the bat, and you also get, for a limited time, the clock's ticking, a free share of SoFi stock as well, with just, again, a $100 deposit. And if you guys want to up the ante a little bit, why not? Fund your account to at least $1,000 on top of those 6 stocks you just got. You get 10 more stocks, each of those up to $2,000 as well. So why not? 16 stocks, guys, each up to $2,000. Use that link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all later.